Go.
Hi, how are you? I'm Campbell from Harcourts Coastal in the middle of the Gold Coast, and we have,
Anita Marshall from Advanced Finance Solutions Mortgage Brokers.
and also,
Naomi Weber from Weber & Co. Rental Specialists.
I'm the noisy one, she's the quiet one. So, mortgage broking, a lot of business, you do a truck loan. Where's your world at the moment in regard to mortgages and finance?
Absolutely flat out, insanely busy. We're seeing a little bit of refinancing. I must say that the banks are being really competitive with keeping their existing clients, so make sure you're on a good rate and negotiate with your bank or use your broker for that. The other side of it is they're being lovely and quick with their approvals. So we're getting approvals with some lenders within 1 day. There are a few slow lenders.
That's quick.
I know.
Yes.
Average is probably 4 or 5 days at the moment, and they are approving.
Wow.
Really important to remember that you've got to supply all your documents. There's no point in putting an application in with half of your stuff. You're just going to get a whole heap of questions. So we're putting in really strong applications. We're getting them approved. The banks want to approve. It's going really well.
And Naomi, property management, where's your world at the moment as well too?
So we are still seeing a very high demand. Supply has come up a little bit. We're at about 50% of where we were pre-COVID.
Right.
So the demand is slightly lower, but in that 400 to 600 a week bracket, you're still seeing huge demand. So for example, we recently had a 3-bed in Pimpama. We had 90 inquiries on that one.
Wow.
And
Wow.
26 applications. But once you get into the 800 plus, obviously the market narrows a little bit. Your inquiry level is a little bit lower, competition's lower, but there are still people looking. You will still get that quality tenant.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the rental market is really strong, goes hand in hand
Yeah.
with your market and also hand in hand in my market as well too.
So what's happening with sales?
Well, sales are still really, really strong. Apartments along the beach side, which I do a few of, as well as houses on the in a part of the Gold Coast, etc. Apartments have actually gone up in price, which would surprise a lot of people when interest rates have gone up so much as well too. But they're obviously getting loans via you, of course.
Of course.
And they're renting out really, really strong. Some by you too, but the rentals is really, really strong. So. The market prices in apartments have gone up, and in houses, I thought they'd drop 5 or 10%, and I still probably think that they have dropped 5. I'm not too sure about the 10% anymore because the short supply in the marketplace has kept prices up to a high level. But anyway, we do really well together, us referring business to each other in different fields, but also
Absolutely.
in the same area being real estate.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.